Yeah, these supermodel bitches be fans. Drop the pack off to a man and then I go hold hands.
I haven't been to this Goodwill in a while, and I'm kind of glad I did. The first thing I found is I'm on a drinking team with a bowling problem. Just a funny older Delta tag for $4. I'm gonna pass on this because this is a Royal Caribbean, but this is kind of sick. This is like a designer brand called All Saints, and it's an XL. It's only $4. And then we got this Main Street. I like this graphic. I'm gonna pick it up. And then this one is supposed to be like a juvenile diabetes tee. Size XL. Has some stains on the back. But I'm gonna pass on that because I don't think the shirt does work. Real Tree. Okay, they're not bad on their pricing here compared to the ones up north. Even there's some old tees, but alright graphics. Ram K9. Affliction! Oh my god. Yes. I'm gonna pick this up for sure. Okay, we might have to come back here next week because I found this South Dakota. It is a size small though, but I think I might pick it up. It's only $4. The hats are more pricier though than the Goodwill in like Grand Rapids. Ooh, this is like some true vintage. What else do we got? Oh, this is kind of nice. Too bad there isn't a back graphic. It would have been sick if it had a back graphic. I'm disappointed. Originally, I would pick it up, but it's kind of sick. This is from the Gap. We got some good stuff, so. Biggest Poker, Texas Hold'em, 2004. I like a I think back in the 4th grade, one of my teachers was in the Wall of Fame at that place for the hot dog eating challenge or whatever they do there. PGA Tour. Yeah, I knew it was H&M. Freya? Okay. Alright, we're at a different spot. The first thing I found is this Governor's Ball. I don't think I'm gonna get it. There's some good artists like Post Malone, Flo, Young Gravy, Tizo Touchdown, SZA, 21 Savage, Sabrina Carpenter, Carly Rae Jepsen, David, TV Girl, Dochi, Riobaz, Fabe Webster, Chaperone, Don Tolliver. There's some good artists in this, but I have a bad time selling festival teas. Alright, so we got this Cygnus sports tag, Paul McCartney. Here's the back hit. It's kind of sick. And then 1997 Stanley Cup champion on the starter tag. I seen the starter sleeves and I knew I had to pick it up. I really like this. I'm sad I have to pass on this. I might get it tomorrow if it's still there. I don't know. This Polo Bear, medium, $6. We got the BBL Drizzy at the Thrift. I don't pick up a lot of bags, and this is probably the reason. 15. You got that goblin cock. What an insane name. Alright, so good news. The tea that I left behind yesterday is still here, so I'm gonna pick it up. Look at this. Bro. Alright. And then we got this Ryan Blaney. Yeah. Don't know who he is, but I kind of like this graphic. Nothing on the back, unfortunately, but $3. Yeah. Hey, what the fuck is going on? First, Charlie Kirk got like, but he's okay, unfortunately. Great. Now we're gonna have to hear more of the what the fuck is fetus in Latin thing. And on top of that, they're playing Alex Warren Ordinary. Bro. What has this 5 minutes have come up to? Guys, this day keeps getting better. You got the 2001 Blake Shelton with the back hit with the .com. And then you got this is like a 70s or 80s Pendleton. I'm getting this for sure. Oh my god, I haven't gone to the men's section yet, and I found this vintage Hobie. Gotta get it. Brother, I keep finding good stuff. Okay, we got this XL Brockhampton. I don't know if there's anything from Sugardale, but look how sick this Pittsburgh Pirates tee is. It's modern, but it's kind of sick. Fortunately, I don't know if there's any Sugardale ham in Michigan, so I'm gonna pass. But we're gonna see what else there is. Golf. Yo. Unfortunately, but I'm gonna get it. Yo, if I ever find a PS2 at the thrift store one of these days, I'm gonna be so excited because I have no idea where my PS2 is, and this is really cool. Yo, you got this Polo Sport, $8 though. However, I would have picked it up. However, it is a size small. Despite that, I did found a couple of items. The size 7 Psycho Bunny tee. And this really cool one that says There's room for all of God's creatures right next to the mashed potato and gravy, Hunter tea. And then you got a vintage one that's really cool. Heavenly Angels on the Miller tag, double XL, made in USA. I'm gonna pass on this. The Chevrolet chopped shop. It is hybrid, but it is a size small. Alright, a couple of things found. This XL Delta tag. Oh my. Michigan State NCAA champions. This nice, really. I'll have to research this one. The Daughtry with the Y2K hit. This might be for me. I don't know. Yo, what is up, y'all? I am very excited. So the first item, I'm just recapping the items. No particular order, but we're gonna start off with this Y2K Daughtry tee. Maybe 25. I don't know. I could sell it for, and I paid $5, so yeah. Cabin Creek. This is like some stuff up. I just like it because it looks funky and stylistic. Size medium. And I paid $1 for that. I paid $2 for this. This is a weird one, but it's on the Miller tag. Double XL, made in USA. It is vintage. I don't know, this shirt gives me, I don't know why, but I feel like this is one of those shirts that some, like, notorious serial killer would wear. Or some person with a cult following or something. This is just weird, but I mean, I don't know. No, it's interesting, but also kind of weird. That's why I picked it up. It was $2. It said Heavenly Angels. I went to a couple of garage sales. So we're kind of near the end of the garage sale season. I just been busy that I haven't checked what sales were the good ones and shit. I stopped on this one, and not sure how you say it. DMBM. It's very Y2K. The tag is very Y2K. Actually, I'm gonna. Next up, I also paid $1 for this. This is Acceleration. So this is like a cute little top. I'll try it. If these don't sell at my next pop-up, I'm just probably gonna put some of the women's stuff in a whatnot show and like do a $3 star on them. This one's a size 7. I don't know what the actual size on this, but this is Psycho Bunny. It's a V-neck as well. Just need you to know that. I heard people talking about this brand, not like in the big retail, but like more in the boutique. And it is made in USA. And it was only $2, so this is Sundance. I don't know, maybe I'll sell it for 20. I just another one, if this doesn't sell during the pop-up, I'll probably sell this at a whatnot show on a whatnot show for $3. Another women's piece. I'm just looking for fall pieces or fall transitioning pieces, because I know there's still people that are slowly transcending into fall, even though fall is right around the corner. Next, pink, Victoria's Secret. I think there's some little stains on the front. I don't know if it was from me or what, but well, I didn't wear it, but I just had dinner, and then I just brought all my clothes down here to show y'all. The back it. Next is, this is like Modern Columbia, but I picked it up. It was on, that and the Lucky Brand was also $1. So, it's nice. It's a large, I'm pretty sure. Next, I didn't see the yellow pits on the... I paid 50 cents for this. Just love a cute dog tee. I also paid 50 cents for this one. This one seems to have an interesting in value. There is a small stain on the front. It's gilded. At least I'm gonna put 30 on it. Comps for these go for like 50. So I knew exactly. Wherever the hell the dog is, it was basically like part of my childhood. I think it was like 07 that it was like popularized and shit. I knew they made like a shovelware video game for like the DS. Also in that sale where I got those 2 dog tees, I also got I got a Stitch tee. This one's really cool. Not like it's gonna matter, but I'll still put 20 on it and see where it goes from here. This right here, I'm not gonna put it. This doesn't sell during the next pop-up on a whatnot show, because this is more Y2K than boutique. And I have a feeling this is gonna sell. And I only paid $2 for this. It's Rue 21 though, but for $15, I can't But if I sell it for 15, I would not complain. It's such a... I thought this was cute. This was at the Salvation Army, not at the garage sale where all the dog tees and the Disney tees. I think I paid $2 for this. I'm not gonna lie. It's alright, but I'm not sure if I would have picked it up. Maybe if I put 15 or 10 on it, someone would pick it up. This is a Stitch tee. This maybe, I believe this is medium. Yeah, medium. Looks smaller though. Maybe a kid's large, XL. I don't know kid sizes is compared to adults, so this is like a ringer tee and it's on the Gambill tag, so, and I paid 50 cents for that. Yo. Alright, we're getting some good stuff. I'm telling you, these next few items are amazing right here. I found another Brockhampton tee. Easy 30. This one's an XL, so it's bigger than my other sizes on these. So yeah, I'm gonna put 30 on this. And I paid $5 for that. So another item I paid $5 for is this Hobie. Now the tag feels rough or feels stiff, but it's, I don't know, maybe it's just how old tags are. Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know if this was pink to begin with or someone did a bad job at washing the shirt, but this is vintage Serp. I know people don't look for Hobie, but I feel like people are sleeping on Hobie, so, because it is like a true vintage Serp. Because I think this one's like 80s or early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. I paid $5 for that, and I'm probably going to sell it for $30. Just this NASCAR tee, bro. There's nothing on the back, and I never seen this. I feel like this tag is known for like their jackets. Oh my god. Why can I not think about that word for some reason? This is an XL, and I paid $3 for this, and I'm probably gonna sell it for 20 because it's just nice, and I can't. Come on, it's a NASCAR tee. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren. This is a Polo Bear. I don't pick up a lot of Polo stuff. I should, but I just don't. But some items I will pick up, like this Polo Bear. And this is a signature. This one is modern, but easy 30. And I paid $6 for it. We got this 2001 Blake Shelton tee, and this is on the American Textiles tag. Never seen this tag before, but this is kind of an insane one. Bro got them curls. Bro got them curls. Bro. Yeah. Alright. This is the best find of the week. This feels a little bit rough. This feels rough, but this is a true vintage. Hold on, I need to show you the tag on this one. This is like in an 80s or a 70s. Made in USA. It is virgin wool. And the comps for this one is 70, so I'm probably going to put it for 70. It just feels rough, but it's still a nice piece. It's true vintage Pendleton. A couple more things. My first time finding this tag. It's Cygnus. But this is like a Paul McCarthy tee, so it's like a $30 tee. So, and I paid like $3 for this. Or maybe $4. I don't remember. Between there. This is an XL starter tag. 1997 Stanley Cup champion tee. And I paid $2 for that. This is a vintage Chico's, but it looks like a potato sack. I only got it because it's half off, and it was really cool, and it was in the front display, so I had to pick it up. It was $5. Yeah, it looks like a potato sack, but it looks so cool. And this is a size 1. Not sure if that's really sellable, but we'll try. Alright. We got 2 more items. I sold my last Affliction tee. Not like kind of quick, but not like seconds quick, more like hours. But then I found another one at this small town thrift store. I want to go back there because they have good stuff, and they're kind of cheaper than my Goodwill. And it's like a 20-minute drive from, no, not 20 minutes, 15 minutes. We got this Affliction tee, back hit, 3XL on this one. And then the last item was also $4. That All Saints was $4 as well. You got this vintage, no, not vintage, just this All Saints. I picked it up because it's really cool looking. It's an XL, but I think it's smaller than that. I don't know All Saints sizing, but it's not vintage, but this is still cool. I paid $4 for that. Probably sell those two for 25 each. Just a lot of crazy stuff happened. And honestly, I'm just gonna talk about some crazy shit. But I was at the thrift store. Okay, so I'm gonna start with how I got. The person at the checkout at the store where I got the affliction and the All Saint saw the affliction tee, and they were like, "Whoa, no way, dude! That's like $50." But I didn't sell it yet, and I had it for 25. So, anyways, and then Tuesday, or was it Wednesday? But I was at the thrift store, and I was looking at my group chat, and someone was like, "Oh my God, Charlie Kirk got shot," and my mind was like, "Yo." But here's the thing, yo. I know people are like, "Do you care about his children?" We do care about the children. I never talked to okay, let's be honest here. I don't think any liberal would not give a I don't think any liberal would not give a fuck about the children. They care about it because they feel bad, because how many mass shootings has there been this year? 100. In fact, there was another mass shooting. Like minutes or like around the same time that happened. That's nuts. But now people are like, one side they're like, "Oh, he's like MLK," and then the other side's like, "We don't give a fuck about MLK." Like pick a struggle. Like, and then I go to the thrift store a lot, so Thursday the manager was like, "Yo, maybe you should get a job." I'm like, "Sure, I mean I can, but I think I'd rather not." But you know the vibes. So yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. I know I know I'm gonna have another video next week, doing that again, and then after that, I'm also gonna be doing another one of those. But I'm also gonna be in the up north. We're gonna head to this Bins, like about an hour from the resort. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Anyways, hope you enjoy.